Hello, hello, hello. This video is going to be a review of the XP-36F, the free plane that was given away this weekend by World of Warplanes on their 5th anniversary. Well, technically it wasn't given away, you had to do some missions on them. The missions were really pretty easy. So everybody, I believe just about everybody should have this aircraft, or had this aircraft that they played this weekend. Hopefully you didn't get rid of it. What I'll be doing is I'll be going over how I specialized it, because I think it's worth keeping. I know in some of you play World of Tanks, maybe some of you don't, but they give free tanks away on anniversaries, whatnot. I think they're tier 2 or tier 3. I'm not quite sure. Can't remember right off the top of my head. But basically, people just get rid of those, and it's a free garage slot. I think this plane is a lot more than just a hangar slot. Let's go into engine and airframe. You can see it has 180 hit points. I end up only having 171, so I'm missing 9 points HP through being specialized. I don't think that's really a big deal. The nuts and bolts, so to speak, are, and this is what I'm really most concerned with this aircraft, is it's got 2 medium machine guns, and this is the piece de resistance, so to speak. It's 2 23mm Madsen cannons. They're of Danish design. Probably saying Madsen wrong, because I don't speak Danish. Let's do the specialization. I'm not going to really go, you can see what I have here. The biggest thing is this plus 10% chance to catch fire, plus 10% chance of inflicting critical damage, plus 5% for resistance to injuries. So really I only have 14% resistance to injuries, and plus 21 accuracy, and maneuverability. You can see that. Bonus characteristics is roll, hit points, roll, maneuverability. And I went with, again, ultimate lightweight power unit, again, to give me more maneuverability, and you can see the bonus characteristics. And we'll go down this a little bit. Guns, you can see there. Same thing that we just went over. Airspeed, a little bit faster, not particularly much. Maneuverability, well, a little bit. And altitude performance. Yeah, it's pretty decent altitude performance. It doesn't climb very well. And last but not least, pilot, marksman 1 and 2, engine guru, firefighter, and well, that's firefighter, I guess, and then fire resistance. I hate catching on fire and burning. So on to the replay. Here we are on the Snowy Shore map.
Show me what you can
I'm
do, pilot.
going to
Let's roll.
basically spend my time, not going to do much offensive. I'm going to play defensively. This thing's kind of slow, so moving from capture point to capture point all over the map, it's a little bit difficult, at least in my opinion. So again, I turn away because I don't want to be the first aircraft in the capture point. I don't want to be all the AA pointed at me, but they took a liking to me anyways. So maneuver here, maneuver right, maneuver left. Caught him on fire. And you'll hear that lovely sound of critical damage a lot in this match. There we go. I was worried about what kind of aircraft coming behind me. Always try not to let an aircraft get into 6. Bad news. I always want to go after Taylor and Charlie. If you think there's aircraft coming in behind you, start maneuvering, pay particular attention to heavies. It's always a difficult thing. You don't want to get hit by a heavy, especially in low tiers. An ME-110 will tear this aircraft apart. So we got the air base. Again, I don't want to stray too far from the air base. Probably would have had a better score if I'd stayed right over the air base. And I go a little bit towards the north a little. And I should have concentrated and let the aircraft come to me. And I kind of go after them. You'll see that. So my score could have been a lot better. I let my cannons heat up a little bit there. But again, you heard the critical damage on his wings. That scared me when it first happened. I'm like, what the heck was that? And then I realized it was an aircraft crashing. Critical damage. Damage again, or fire. I suppose technically fire is critical damage, but again, critical damage. It's a theme in this. Critical damage, critical damage, critical damage, critical damage. And I should have let these aircraft come to me. Flown and gotten altitude. And I did not do that. It's close to being spawn camping. Not quite. But this one really verges on at this point. I'm pretty close. And that's never a good thing. I think this was pretty early in the morning when I played this. Well, maybe it was. Maybe it was the other night. I don't remember when I played this. This is on my community contributor account on the EU. I normally play on the NA, but this is on the EU. Now I'm in a turn fight, and there's a lot of red and not much mic left. So I've got 2 Hurricanes and an I-16. I'm not sure if it's an approved or just a plain I-16. Caught on fire. He augers in. He bought some real estate.
Be advised, the enemy is concentrating
He is an
forces
I-16
near the
approved.
airfield.
And this is the enemy. Now, some of you beginners may or may not know, you can respawn in different spots, particularly the airfield, as I'm doing right now. And sometimes there's 2 different spots you can spawn in on maps. All you need to do is click on it and then you'll respawn. Now the I-16's going north. I didn't feel like trying to chase him. We were leading 297 to 177. They have 3 capture points, but our Hurricane does a very good job. And again, this has pretty decent altitude performance. Looking up there, I thought about going after the Hurricane and decided the P-36 would have been on my 6. Didn't particularly want that. Overheat my guns there. Still did a pretty good job of whittling them down. Now Albert here, and in the Einstein, I'll tell you that, because Watch him stall here. Not a good thing.
Receiving reports
Again,
about
critical hit.
rapidly deteriorating weather conditions.
And I get the kill.
Support will be unable to reach you. Do you read me? Over.
Coming in low. And the Hurricane. Gone. Skoo is a pretty good aircraft. Caught him on fire, and he blew up. No, I didn't. Didn't catch him on fire. My mistake. It was just wishful thinking.
We cannot support you any longer. The storm is too heavy. Do you copy? Over.
Got a critical damage on him. His wings. He's not going to outturn me. On fire again. Now this heavy started coming in. I'm taking the fire from that heavy. I think it's a Focke-Wulf 57. I'm not sure. I don't think it's the 110. Now I was thinking I'd be able to repair. Then I don't know exactly where in the game in the match I realized I'm not going to get repaired. But I got away from him. I didn't want to have him on my 6. I'm trying to help my teammate here. And the Hurricane 1A got him.
Keep it
Not
up.
really sure why
Victory
he ignored
is
me here.
almost ours.
He's going after somebody else, and I'm not quite sure. Oh, he's going after the Hurricane 1A. Suppose he picked one of us to go after. He's hurt a little bit there. And I got the kill. Now this guy in the ground attacker was dogfighting with both of us. And I think it was a real player too. Caught him on fire. A little love tap. That could have been a lot worse, but it wasn't. Now I had to be very, very careful here because I didn't want to shoot down our Hurricane. Tried to do a bomb trap on our Hurricane. And I got him. I had the team list up, and boy, I almost hit him. He's very situational aware. And Lieutenant Mr. Cho in his GA was shooting stuff down. Got him on fire. And I got a Guardian badge. Or award, or whatever one wants to call it. Almost have this game won. And got a Wing Legend just in time.
Victory is ours. We're waiting for your return.
And we're going to go on to the in-place. Got a Kozadub medal and the Wing Legend. Good deal. Again, out of the in-place. Here's the first in-plate. Scored second on my team. 119,000 credits. 15,000 experience. That times 5 helps a lot. 767 free XP and 2 paper clips. And I think that's Guardian, Kozadub, Wing Legend, and I think it's Defender. Might be wrong on that one. Again, I had talked earlier, I could have got a probably higher score if I had defended, but that was my strategy in the game. Here's the second in-plate. 14 targets destroyed, 8 of them while defending. And capture points was very low because I did defend the whole match. 28 critical damage. I don't have a photo or a screenshot of the 28 critical damage, but that's those 23 millimeters at work. You will get that kind of critical damage off of that. Well, it also helps that specialized as well. Here's the final end plate. As you can see, second in the match. I did have more damage than I'm going to try to pronounce his name, but I'm just going to call him Jack. Had more damage, personal points than Jack. However, he scored higher and he got a first class because I'm sure he had more capture points. I never did look at it. And kudos to him. He did a very good job. In closing, this is a very decent aircraft. Is it a tier 10 aircraft? No, it's not. But it's certainly a pretty decent aircraft for being essentially free. And as you can see, you can get 100,000 credits on a, this isn't the greatest game in the world by a fair margin, but it was a decent game. And you can generate some credits with that. And thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, give it a thumbs up. And I'm curious also, did people get rid of this? Did people are a collector like me? Are they saving it? Let me know what your thoughts on the airplane are. I'd appreciate it on the comments below. Again, thanks for watching. I'm going to have a link to my Twitch channel down below. Subscribe. I'm not on Twitch as much as I'd like to be, but I am on there occasionally. Thanks so much for watching. Everybody have a great day. Bye-bye.